Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Chapter 2.10 and 2.11. We are multiplying 2, 3, and 4-digit numbers using regrouping. Our essential question is, how can you use regrouping to multiply? We are going to be working in several pages this evening, but if you would start with me on page 41, we're going to go ahead and write down this essential question. Again, it's how can you use regrouping to multiply? And like I said, we are going to be between quite a few pages this evening, so that's why I've put our friend up here to remind us that we need to listen and watch and pay attention so that you will be ready as soon as we get to that page. So make sure you're paying attention to which page I am on. Our journey this evening starts on page 41 in 2.10. We're going to talk about multiplying two-digit numbers using regrouping. First, it asks us to estimate. Now I know when I estimate, I have to round the largest factor, and this rounds to 30. I'm going to rewrite my problem and solve. I know that 3 times 8 gives me 24, and then I'm going to add that 0 to hold my place value. So my estimate for 32 times 8 is 240. Now I'm going to solve the multiplication problem using regrouping. First, I want to take a look at my ones place. I'm going to do 8 times 2, which I know gives me 16. I'm going to carry my 1 and place my 6 underneath 2 times 8. Then I'm going to multiply 8 times this 3, and don't forget your 1. I know 8 times 3 gives me 24, plus my 1 is going to give me 25. So the answer to 32 times 8 is 256. All right, boys and girls, it is your time to shine. Go ahead and work out numbers 3 and 4 on your own in the Go Math book. Again, we are on page 41, still in 2.10. So again, page 41, numbers 3 and 4. Press pause when you're ready to start working on your own. Push play when you're ready to see the answers. Good luck to you. All right, boys and girls, go ahead and check those answers. For number 3, the estimate should be 120, and the real answer should be 110. Number 4, your estimate was 480, with the actual product 488. Now, I do want to turn your attention and show you the only problem we had to carry was number 3. Number 4, it worked out because 8 times 1 gives me 8, and then you just do 6 times 8. You're not always going to have to regroup. All right, at this time, go ahead and double check that you don't need to make any corrections, and if you're good to go, go ahead and keep moving on and give yourself a happy face. All right, at this time, we are going to go ahead and swap pages. We are headed now to page 43. Go ahead and follow along with me in your Go Math book, and I'll let you know what numbers we're getting ready to do. So if you've not done so already, go ahead and switch to page 43, and I'll see everybody there. And here we are on page 43, everybody. Now, this is the exact same thing that we've been doing this evening, except if you notice, there's a few more numbers that we're going to have to multiply. But not a problem. I know you guys can do it, and I know you're ready to go. Like we've done in previous problems, we're going to go ahead and we're going to estimate first. To estimate, we're going to round our largest factor, which is the 5,339. That rounds to 5,000. We're going to multiply that by 6. And we know, because we know our basic facts and we know our place value, then that's going to get 30,000. So go ahead and put your estimate up top. And now we're ready to tackle the next step. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply 9 times my 6. That gives me 54. Carry my 5. Brought my 4 down. Next, I'm going to multiply my 3 times 6, not forgetting to add my 5. I know that gives me 23. And we're going to keep moving along. 3 times 6 is 18, plus 2 gives me 20. And last but not least, my 5 multiplied by yet again the 6. Don't forget my 2. That's going to give me 32. So my answer is 32,034, and my estimate is 30,000. Make sure you make any corrections if you need to make them, and go ahead and pause the video if you need to do that. Push play whenever you're ready, and you're going to try 2 on your own. And we are moving along, boys and girls, in chapter 2.11, still on page 43. If you could go ahead and put a heart around number 3 and a heart around number 4, because these two you're going to complete on your own. They're very easy, and I know you can do them. Remember, first do the estimate, then give me the real product. First estimate, real product. I know you can do it. Go ahead and push pause so you can work them out on your own. Push play whenever you're ready. All right, everybody, go ahead and check your answers. You should have gotten 7,200 for your estimate, 7,032 for your real number. Number 4, you should have gotten 15,000 for your estimate, 15,910 for your real product. Make sure you are correcting any mistakes, and if you have any questions, make sure to put a little question mark by it, and we can talk about it tomorrow in class. For homework this evening, you're going to be working on page 44, and you're going to be completing problems 1 through 6. So once again, completing numbers 1 through 6 on page 44. And before we wrap it up tonight, I want you to go ahead and assess yourself. At the bottom of page 44, why don't you tell me how you felt about this lesson? Are you a level 1, a novice? I'm just starting to learn this and I really don't understand it. Level 2, apprentice. I'm starting to get it. I still need some coaching. Level 3, practitioner. I can do it by myself, but sometimes I might get stuck. Level 4, expert. I understand it so well that I could teach it to somebody. So why don't you go ahead and tell me how you feel at the very bottom. Go ahead and assess yourself, and I will see everybody in class tomorrow. Have a good evening, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.